Well, it's a lovely evening, and I'm here this evening with my friend Dean. And it makes a change for me to actually film with somebody, and tonight we're going to do a fantastic thing. We're going to hunt for a hidden Long Barrow. So I don't know about you, Dean, I think we better go on and try and find our way.
Let's go find it, let's go find it.
It makes a change for me to have company with me tonight, and it's a fantastic experience just chatting with somebody instead of being on my own. But I'm really looking forward to going to this historical wonder, which is a Long Barrow that's 2,500 years old as a minimum, and it's not far from me, and I never knew it. It's over in the distance, that direction there, and it's not too far away, judging by the maps. And I'm going to go and look at it and see what I can get from it, see what history I can feel, because I always find something different. So myself and Dean are now going to carry on walking and come along with us, and I'm sure it'll be great fun whatever we find. Come on, Dean. Well, we went wrong then, so we're going to have to carry on down this way and retrace our steps. I don't know. Well, I better catch Dean up. He's leaving me way behind, but I think we're on the right path now. Well, we've got an aeroplane coming now, but on this perfectly still evening, we think it's now behind one of these two clumps behind us, and there's been some hawks flying over. You may hear them, and notorious, all hawks are camera shy, so you never see them half the time, but they're here, and it looks like they're guarding the ancient monument. And this ancient monument has got a name like you've never heard before, and I'll let you know about that when we get there. Well, we're both in clump 1, as we call it at the moment, and looking around at the moment, clump 1, we can't find anything, so move on again. Well, we've made a few wrong turns, but I think I can almost sniff it coming near. So hopefully we should be there any minute now. Right, I think we'll have a look then. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dean. Well, I've just zoomed in on the gap there in the trees, and you can see just the stone just peeping its way through, saying, "Come on in, James and Dean." Well, here it is, the Devil's Bed and Bolster. What an incredible name is that? 2,500 years BC, as I've said earlier. And you can see Dino stood in here. This would have been one of the entries into it. It probably would have been a wood and earth construction with stones at each end to go into. And it was a chambered Long Barrow. So the ancients believed this to be an absolutely sacred place. And the amazing thing about this is, myself and Dean were here, and what do we see, Dean?
No one.
No, that wasn't the answer I was looking for, Dino.
Hawks.
Hawks. And it's almost like the site is still being protected. I'll try and get a shot of them. It's amazing. You can hear every so often the sound of the hawk as he goes around hunting in the fields. So for generations, this has been protected by wildlife. It's in the middle of nowhere, basically, but we've established that the sun sets over this way and rises over this way. So west is there and east is over here. So truly incredible. Things get no better than this. Well, these are Sarsen stones, and it is one of those places, the more you look, the more you see. Truly incredible. Put my hands on history with our ancestors. And Dino's just gone off this way. It's marked on the maps as an ancient burial ground. So the Devil's Bed and Bolster, I suppose people used to say all years ago, well, that's the Devil's Bed and Bolster, that is. Because that's the sort of things that people used to say. But these Sarsen stones are incredible. And I can't leave them without feeling if I can get energy from the stone again. So let's give it a try. It's a bit of a stone hug coming on. And shut my eyes in just a moment and try and believe in it. No, never can seem to do that. But as I said before, I'm a stone skeptic. Anyway, let's catch Dino up and see what he's found.
So I found another 4 stones. We've got one here, one just there, and one that's laying flat down here. So you can see there's a path clearly running between these two, which leads towards the exit over there. And buried just into the shrubbery over there, it looks like a 4th stone that may have just fallen and has been covered over by the shrubbery there. But this definitely looks like running from here to just behind James, who's behind the camera there. It looks like this was the entrance and then towards the exit going that way.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I feel hallowed to have come here tonight.
I do, and it makes you also wonder what's underneath the mound you've got here, whether there's more stones buried under there.
Who knows?
Who knows, but
amazing.
I feel very, very blessed to be here.
Yeah, so do I. It's a weird feeling. I can't put it into words, but there's a feeling of peace here. There's traffic ripping around roads in the distance, we can hear slightly. But here, it's just peaceful, and it almost feels, like I've said before in areas, a very sacred spot, and I think it is.
Yeah, it is. You can definitely see that where James is, there's definitely the entrance. You can see a clear line going right through to where I'm standing now.
Absolutely amazing. I'm going to come look at these stones again in a minute, just to get a shot of these. But a truly hidden, definitely Long Barrow. Yeah, definitely hidden. Amazing. Overall, what are your thoughts on it? What do you think about this place? What can you get from it?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the peace here. It is just so peaceful, and as James alluded to, you can hear just in the background traffic. And what are we, 15-20 minutes from the road, if that? And you've got this amazing place that seems to have been lost in time, and we've managed to find it. And that is always, as you say, it's history, and you're touching it. And this is what this is all about. Coming to find places like this.
Gets no better than that. So it's in road in Somerset. We're off of a permissive path. You can find it on the maps. So the Devil's Bed and Bolster, such a dramatic name, but off of an area called Mount Pleasant. And speaking to Dino earlier, we think because of the mound that's left of the remnants of the Long Barrow, that might be why it was called Mount Pleasant, like a little mount, and it's pleasant here, because on old maps it's also shown as an ancient burial ground. That's my thoughts on it.
Did you think we should leave the Guardians to keep looking after it and we go walking off?
I think so, Dean. I think we should just carry on now and leave it for future generations, I suppose. But I've enjoyed the walk here. Have you enjoyed it?
More than you know. Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant. So what more can I say other than till the next time we meet? Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Thank you.
And another thing that myself and Dino have just noticed that we're here, that actually, I go to one side or the other, you can see Clay Hill directly behind us. It's almost in a straight line with Clay Hill. So the ancients believe this to be a very holy place. It's dead in line with that. What more can you say? There might be something in that, I think. So absolutely incredible that we found that out tonight. A beautiful evening. It's not blowing a hoolie for a change, and it was quite an easy route too, because we avoided all the cows. So normally I end my videos with, oh, please remember I filmed by myself. I have been operating the camera, but it's been great to be with Dean this evening, and a like-minded person into history and everything else, the same as myself. And the future generations of people like Dino. Won't be long before I'm long gone. So remember, if you can, try and enjoy history. There's nothing quite like it. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And all you got to do is just look for it, and it is right there.
That's where it was in there. Ready to head back?
Let's go.
Let's go.